Hey guys, hope you are having a great week. Today I wanted to make it a little bit of a different style of video. Completely unscripted, off the cuff. I don't even know exactly what I'm going to be talking about other than the topic of being comfortable with looking a little bit silly. And it got me thinking throughout the past couple of weeks that subconsciously when I'm talking to people or even in the presence of people, even as I'm just walking down the street, at the back of my mind, I'm thinking about, I wonder how people are perceiving me. And I think about this. A lot of the time, what I've come to realize is that I'm often thinking about how other people are perceiving me and trying to shape their perception of me, not wanting to look stupid, silly, unknowledgeable in the eyes of other people. And I think that that's one of the reasons why some people feel a bit stifled around others. The idea, if you go to a certain social event or a party, something like that, a social situation, when you feel a little bit in your head and your words just don't flow very well, and maybe you stumble or stutter, I can certainly relate to that from my own experience. These situations where you go somewhere where you try to shape and alter the perception that other people have of you. You want to appear cool, you want to appear smart, charming, confident, and you want to show the world that you are a certain way, despite whether that's actually you or not. It kind of reminds me of the spotlight effect, which is a cognitive bias that makes us feel that everyone is looking at us and judging us and placing all of our entire being, our actions and thoughts and everything that we do under a microscope, when in fact people really don't care that much. In fact, you could probably get away with doing lots of stupid things or saying things that make you look a little bit foolish or unsophisticated or uncultured. And people don't really give a shit about that because they're thinking about themselves and how they are coming across in the eyes of other people. If you've been following my content for a while, you probably know that I'm a little bit gung-ho and fanatic about self-awareness and the idea of really diving deep into every single part of myself, the dark, the uglier parts of myself that I have tried to suppress and repress and disown because I thought that it was absolutely unacceptable to have any of these parts of myself. For the most part, I have let go of lots of the bullshit that used to run me, my shame, guilt, and insecurities. Yet the one thing that has not completely gone is just the fear or the slight anxiety of looking a bit stupid in the eyes of other people. Not to toot my own horn, but I like to think that I am an intelligent person. And I don't like it when people think that, hey, you aren't as smart, as competent, charming, confident, and knowledgeable as the person that I'm trying to be. Sometimes in social situations, I feel kind of like this pressure to live up to a certain standard, and I don't like that. So one of my challenges now is to find a way to go throughout my life and really be 100% completely authentic and genuine in who I am, even if it means that, hey, sometimes I'm going to look like a bit of an idiot and feel and look kind of stupid, and that's okay. And it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable when I think about that. The idea of being completely vulnerable and showing people that, hey, I am a human being who makes mistakes, even though it makes me anxious. I will not reject the person who I am, which is someone who doesn't have all the answers, someone who comes across as clumsy and silly at times, or perhaps even a bit dumb or stupid. And that's okay as well. Kind of the realization that it's even okay to show people that I am feeling anxious at times. In the past, I had so much difficulty in showing that. I wanted to put on a stoic mask and not to show people my true emotions because the fact that people would actually see myself for who I was just too damn terrifying for me. I don't like that because one of my values is to be completely genuine and authentic. And I'm still trying to discover what that is for me as well. So that is what I'm going to try, and probably not always succeed in because I'm a human being who makes mistakes. But one of my goals, perhaps, which I've kind of just made right now in front of the camera is to be 100% genuine and authentic in myself. And just being me, not feeling this desire or urge to be perceived in a certain way. To be in a certain way which doesn't always reflect how I'm actually feeling, because sometimes I don't have all the answers. I make mistakes. I'm flawed. And maybe that's okay. And so that's what I'll try to do. And maybe you'll hear an update from me at some point. If you've stayed here till the end, just watching me kind of ramble on a little bit about my thoughts, didn't really even know what I was going to talk about. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.